Hey guys, I'm Antonio Centeno. I'm the founder of Real Men, Real Style. Today I'm going to be talking about cold weather dress boots. And the reason being is it's cold, and I know many of you guys are out there commuting. You're out there in cold weather. You're going into an office, but you're spending also some time outside, and it's freezing cold out there. So how can you look stylish? How can you dress sharp at the same time, not have to have an extra pair of shoes at work, not have to change, not have to, in a sense, present a good image when you're out there and you've got to deal with the elements? And so I'm going to start this off with a story. The first time I saw cold weather dress boots, I was over in Kyiv, Ukraine. I remember going into a store. I was getting shoes for my wedding. And I remember looking at some of these shoes and I was just amazed. I'd never seen anything like this in the United States. Then again, I grew up in West Texas, so we didn't need any cold weather boots. But they had this whole row of footwear that had this inside fur lining. And I just thought it was something I'd never seen before. I thought it was actually pretty interesting. Now the styles over there, I'm glad I didn't purchase a pair because they've got a much more pointed toe end, and it would not have been, in style. It's more of an Eastern European look. But I remember seeing this and just thinking, wow, I can't ever see myself buying this. So here it is, 2014. And I have a beautiful pair from Shoe Passion. Actually, they're out of Germany, and they sent me what I really like, though. They got this nice rounded toe. But this is an ideal cold weather dress boot. And I'm going to tell you guys the 4 reasons, the 4 details on this that make it an ideal boot. But compare this, and again, this is a great company as well, Paul Evans out of New York. But this is not a shoe you're going to want to wear when it's freezing cold outside. It's a great shoe. I just wore these at a convention. I just gave a presentation in Las Vegas. I was wearing these shoes. Great shoes. But the thing is they're not lined. They don't have much room going up. They have a leather sole, so, good luck getting some traction on this. There's just a lot of details here. The leather here is not made to deal with salt and water. It's a more delicate, very elegant looking shoe. But this isn't what you want to wear in the snow and in the slush. This is what you want to look for. So what are the 4 details? The 4 things you want to look for. Okay, so number 1, let's look at the leather. We want to go with a leather that's going to be able to stand up. That's we're not talking full grain, but we are talking something that has a little bit thicker build. And you can feel the difference. It's thicker and it's going to be able to stand up to a lot of the salt. It's going to be able to stand. Basically, you're still going to need to condition and polish and clean these, especially after you go out. Pretty much every time you go out. But these are going to be able to stand up and are going to last longer because of the durability, the strength of the leather. So number 1, look at that leather. What's the other thing? Pretty obvious here, but they have an inside lining. So you want something that uses either a fur or a synthetic inner lining that is going to trap in the heat and prevent the cold from coming in. Another key component, and I'm going to add this with the inner insulation, is actually also you want to make sure the height of the sole is a little bit higher up off the ground, because, and this leads to number 3, having a rubber bit of traction down here, because you're walking on ice, you're walking on snow, you're walking in, you just don't want to have the leather. Now these guys have a leather sole, but they've got a rubber bit of traction that they put right over this. The cool part is this can be resoled. You'll probably have to, I don't know how many miles, but you will have to, eventually get these resoled. But this right here is going to do wonders when you're walking across the ice and you're, not having to deal with all of the other stuff. The final detail that you want to look for on a cold weather dress boot is you want to make sure that it's going to be able to keep the elements out and that it's going to functionally, it's designed to deal with the snow. So the height, this is a classic Chelsea, but the height is a bit higher here, which is one of the reasons they have the zipper. It's going to also come a little bit closer around the leg. That's fine because you don't want snow going over in here. So those are the things that you're looking for. You're looking for the inner lining. You're going to want to make sure that you've got the rubber sole. You're going to want to make sure you've got a great leather outer that can deal with the harsh elements. And you're going to want to make sure the build basically built to keep the elements out. That was my quick summary, guys. If you want more information, go check out the article. I've got an article I'm going to link to right below that's featured over at Real Men Real Style. And if you want more information on men's style, you know I've got a pretty awesome free 47-page ebook that you can go grab. I'm going to link to that as well down below. And if you like the video, we'd appreciate a like. And if you want these videos delivered right to your inbox, go ahead and subscribe. That's it, guys. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.